when you live a life of unfortunate circumstances, happenstance, you tend to always look forward to your demise. Not demise per se. You always look forward to the conundrum. Like, what's going to happen today? I've lived a life of unfortunate circumstances. When things are going too good, I know something's going to happen. Even my lady knows that. I tell her, I make up arguments twice a year because our relationship goes so good that I need to go ahead and balance out the karma, the juju. It's kind of like if it's a tipping scale, when things go too good, when the good scale gets too heavy with good stuff ends up falling off of it. Kind of got to balance it out a little bit. And that's how I feel about my career. And I know as messed up as it sounds, and I pray to whomever that I'm not jinxing myself, but when you're always on the edge of, I'm just waiting for it to happen, that is not a good feeling. It is not a good feeling. I ain't gonna say it's a good feeling. It's something that you would just get used to. Ah, dude, don't pull out. Can't get over. Just something that you get used to. That's why when issues and problems arise, I handle it a little bit different than a lot of other people because I'm used to things going awry. What is that about? That's why I became the type of person to always enjoy the moment because I know it's not going to last forever. It's fleeting. And sometimes I just want to give in. Just want to give in. Like, look, me starting a business, I know it ain't going to work. Something's going to happen. So instead of waiting for something to happen, let's just not even do it. Look, I know going out here driving the truck, I know I can do it, but I'm pretty sure something's going to happen. I'm going to get in an accident, lose my license. Let's just not even do it. But I tell you what happened is one day when I was younger, I'm fighting to stay alive. I'm working odd and end jobs, sleeping on floors, and I'm hunched over with all the stress and anxiety because I got to bend to this chick wheel or this family member's wheel because they are the ones that's putting a roof over my head and some food in my mouth. So I got to do what they say. A lot of us been in that situation where you're not in control because you're hitching your wagon to somebody else's prosperity, which is not a good feeling. It's kind of one of those things like, I'm gonna just shut up until I can get my own. But eventually you got to get out of that mentality and go get your own. And it just dawned on me one day, like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done looking for people to help me. I'm done looking for assistance. I'm done being the whipping boy because I need to eat and I need a roof over my head. I'm done depending on other people to assist me in what it is that I want to do in life. And I'm just going to go do it. And basically, I just got an effort mentality. So anything I do, whether it's wrong or right, I go in it with an effort mentality. Like, hey, if it works, great. If it don't, oh well, shit happens. Move on to the next thing. And when I did that, it was freeing. Now, I will say, I did go through some trials and tribulations, And shout out to my magnificent suave, my magnificent confidence, and my decent dangling. Hey, that's all I gotta say about it. Hey, no, that ain't all I gotta say. Reason why I say that, that's when I moved to Atlanta, and basically women were happy to have my attention, and I was using them to get to where I needed to go. Now some people gonna be like, oh, that's misogynistic. No, wait a minute. It was an even exchange. You get my undivided attention for the time that we are together, and I get the hump on you and sleep in your bed, make me a bologna sandwich, and slide out and try to figure out a plan. It was an even exchange. I gave you DNA, you gave me a bologna sandwich. I gave you attention, you gave me a Kool-Aid. And sometimes that's just the way you gotta be. That's just the way you gotta be, because there's nothing worse, and it happens nowadays in relationships and certain situations where you are at the mercy of the breadwinner. There was a vine going around with a little chunky boy. He was mad. He was like, he wanted to say something. He wanted to do something, but he knew he couldn't because he was not able to provide for himself, and everybody clowned him. I know that feeling, because there's been times where I wanted to beat up people. I wanted to cuss people out. I wanted to just cut people's throat. I'm sorry, I'm cynical like that. I wanted to inflict bodily harm. I wanted to burn down people's houses. I wanted to, just do the most left field stuff, but I couldn't do it because at that time, they were the breadwinner. They had the upper hand on me. I needed them. And because I needed them, I had to shut up and take whatever it is that they threw my way. And that goes with some of the women that I dated too. I just had to hush up and give them. And California sun is messing up my videos. Oh, that sunshine. But I had to hush up and give her my body and let her talk to me crazy, because she had the car to get me to work. She had the money to feed me. There's nothing worse than that. But I was so used to being the little man on the totem pole that I felt like, and the way I justified is I got to do what I got to do to survive. And if I got to take your BS for this X amount of time to use your car to get to work so I can eventually, excuse me, so I can eventually get promoted to go do my own thing, and that's just what I got to do. That's just what I got to do. But eventually, you got to be like, F it. You got to sleep on a bus bench. It's okay. It's okay. If you got to get on the trolley, put your hood on, put your arms in, bow your head and go to sleep. It's okay. I'm telling you, it's okay. If you got to go to some of these social services in order to, like out here in California, we got St. Vincent de Paul. If you got to go there to get away from that in order to be self-sufficient and self-reliant, it's okay. Nobody gonna look bad and look down on you when you're already at the bottom. Yeah, they just not, because you're irrelevant, so they're not gonna pay attention to you. And I had to learn that the hard way, but that's something that I learned. They don't pay attention to you when you ain't hitting on nothing. When you hitting on something, that's when all of a sudden the head start to turn a little bit like, who was that? But living like that is not good, as far as, especially for a man. You gotta get away from that. You gotta go out and you gotta sacrifice. And it's not even sacrifice. You gotta be self-sufficient, self-reliant, and you gotta be able to provide what you need on your own. Because running around crabbing, and by crabbing, it's ebonic term for penny pinching. of other people's pockets, prosperity, profits. That's you're always going to be at the mercy of somebody else. Now, don't get it twisted. You're always going to be at the mercy of somebody else in this great land of the United States of America. But you should strive to get the most amount of independence that you can, to where the only people that's above you are those three, the alphabet boys, them IRS, CIA, FBI, police, something like that. You ain't got to worry about having a boss over your head per se all the time. It's gonna take you a while to get to that point, but it's obtainable. But at the same time, you gotta shake off that facade of the unforeseen. You gotta shake it off. If shit hits the fan, at least you have a fan for shit to hit. Don't dwell on things that's out of your control. Like my camera cutting off. I can't get mad at that. You know what I do? I sit, I contemplate, I wait, boom, turn it back on, get back on. Ain't it beautiful? Ain't it beautiful out here? Ain't it beautiful? That's what you gotta do, people. Quit relying on people and become self-reliant. I mean, if you become self-reliant, the only person that's gonna let you down is you. Well, you're not really dependent on nobody but yourself. I mean, if I don't get this load there on time, whose fault is it? Mine. Anyway, I just want to throw that out there. It's TRB. Y'all be easy. If you're the type of person that's like me, that know when things are going too good, something's going to happen, then you know what? Let's enjoy the good times while it lasts and deal with the happenstance afterwards. Deal with the aftermath of our abundance of gayness. Gay means happy. I just want to throw that out there. Gay means happy. All right, y'all. Y'all be easy.